Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's Vieira. Can he get it through? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And the shot's on here.
Knocks
Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Luis Suarez. Nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target. Belly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vieira. Seedorf goes steaming forward. No joy this time. Belly conjures time and space where few can. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk makes the interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That pass isn't the best. Good. Leicester look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Taken back almost at once.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a great position.
Huh?
Yeah. And it's Gravenberg. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. Gravenberg. Now Cruyff. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Gravenberg. The most accurate pass. Gravenberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Jong. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gets into some space. And he rises! No, that was never going to make it. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Cruyff. Gravenberg. And here's Suarez. No way through. Bellingham. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's neat. seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's on it. Can he get away? Pinches it off him. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. There's the whistle for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. We learned from the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's superb. Somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. And he thumps it clear. De Jong, there he goes, motoring forward. Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yeah. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Searching pass he's played there. Ibrahimovic gets into a good position. It's their second corner of the game. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a decent chance! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Look at this, and the shots! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Three! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That has not gone well. That has been cut short. Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. And it's Cruyff. Jed, looking for options for movement. Gravenberg. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's been played through.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. And he's there to clear it. Yeah, that's a cute ball. That's good vision. And this is Hullet. He has found the way. Goes for a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Seedorf. Yeah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Maldini. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. It's a promising position. Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's an imaginative pass. Played through for him. And Hullet! It's from Bellingham! Vieira. Back into the middle. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Cruyff. Best. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Cruyff. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They've switched it over to the other side. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's De Jong. Short changes him with that pass. Dembele. Maicon.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Works it out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in, and the keeper beats it away. And it's Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Varane calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nedved. De Jong. That's a little off target. Pull it. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, but such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Dembele. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid have... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Best's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Leicester deals with that comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Dembele. Pirlo. Michael. He is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Suarez is steaming forward. And a chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blink. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Well, he's intervened well there. Mohamed Salah. And here's Dembele. Seedorf. De Jong. And it's Vieira. It's the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Is their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dembele. Seedorf. Shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Seedorf. Seedorf on a charge down the left. Good read, needed to be. Michael. Now Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 3 coming up. Leicester clears. Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance!
はぁ、なんでそれが入んの？意味がわかんねえわ。
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help.
And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. Michael. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. De Jong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira powering forward here. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Luis Suarez. Seedorf. And here's Vieira. Oh, this is a great position. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played back in. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another puff at that one, but that's not how it works.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Up he goes! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Passing nice and neat. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Best could move up a gear here. It's made its way to him. Quality ball. Pass has gone astray. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started.
Kelly! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? This is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And the flag has stayed down. And here's De Jong. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. Ledjed. That's a good ball. This time, surely. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ledged. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Pullet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yeah. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Best. And it's Vieira. And it's Gullit. Oh, super ball. Oh, it's come loose. Nedved. He's beat. Can he finish? It's there! There is the breakthrough. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance!
すり抜け本当多いなこのゲーム。
All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just
Shot a goal!
は
He has done it! And the comeback
ゴミにも程があるわこのクソゲーマジで。
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pelé. De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And it's De Jong. Some really good ball movement. Or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third quarter of the game. And it's been taken short. Flashes. It's a mighty effort!
は
Oh, not the best of headers. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bergomi clears. Turan. Here's Rodri. Pele. Now it's Platini. And he shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Pele stood his ground strongly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to...
Chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! He scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of
Nani?
hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. Siegel. And it's Michel Platini. Great ball if he can get there. Shot could be on. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the finish!
もうすり抜けパラダイスだね。
That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Ended up in no man's land. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are conforting.
Do you know?
Tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just wait.
Luis Suarez! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Thuram attempts a clearance. And it's hoisted clear. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get it.
はぁ
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Big chance! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Varane gets it clear. Bullet. Nicely intercepted. Rodri. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Yeah. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Look at the space and the shots! And he hits the net! Continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so does we. Good evening to you.
Hello, attendees.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course...
Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model... Big chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. And it's Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. This shooting chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. De Jong. That's good running with the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pupil takes a shot! Oh, brilliant save!
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. He is through here. That is some save from Khan. This might spell danger. Decent chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance here to counter. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. De Jong. Zola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Best. Tries a shot. That has been knocked clear. And smartly reclaimed. just didn't quite work. Oh, it's come loose. Best. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header. No mistake. Irrepressible. Imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
He's found a way through. And Pele! That's a half-decent try. And now the breakaway. That looks a decent ball. And he's worked it through. Lewis goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's De Jong. De Jong! Oh, the ball's run loose here. China are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Nicely weighted ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
はぁ気持ち悪い。
Zico really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zico, he has found the way through. It's Zico! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Pele. Kubo. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Neatly clipped into space. There's the shot!
circumstances of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to set...
Kelly! Another big chance that gets away.
China really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Seedorf.
That's good play from him.
It's an errant pass. It's a sharp pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Opts for safety. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic. And the shot!
Huh?
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, such a clever touch. 30 minutes gone.
なんでそこだ。
China upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
なんでそっちなんマジで気持ち悪いんだよな。
Kubo. Now it's Pele. This is Zico. That's very neat. Zico. And the ball is out of play. Beckenbauer. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Yeah. Real chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's Nedved. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Xavi Alonso. Pele. So, what can they make of this? Played out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Xavi Alonso. Here is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Looking tidy in possession here. Yeah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
はあ？何そのクソラグよお前。
To space out wide. It's a goal kick. De Jong. Well read, nice interception. Triol. And it's Xavi Alonso. De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez. Ball's gone astray. And it's De Jong. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
はぁ、お前さ、どうなってんの、クソラグ野郎が。
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
China are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
China go into the lead. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Nicely intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Massaro. Now it's Pele. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Neither of these two want to come off
お
second
前、ク
best.
ソだな、クソラグ野郎がや。
Substitution for China. Number 17. Pele.
Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified.
Number 15.
Looking for a runner. Well, that's well seen too.
Xabi Alonso. Number 13. Hugo. Coming on the field. Number 8.
De Jong.
Rummenigge. Number 18. Yamal. Number 22.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
Number 21. Conte.
Rafael Varane.
Number 24. De Bruyne. Substitution.
And he's in on goal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, shoot, takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
うーん。
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Rafael Leao is there, and he can get that clear. And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? And again! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown. China surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
This looks promising.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now can he find a finish? Kaká's cross. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement.
Being indicated.
Pedri. Maldini.
もうラグすぎて話になんねえわ、お前。
intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily